Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the LSU Tigers and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Lane Kiffin before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Tigers' offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert it on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. The Tigers' offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. Brown will throw it. With the catch, it's Cobb. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer. Getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Auburn to the line in a hurry. The give, it's Cobb. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. That's caught. It's Kane. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. There's the pressure. And they got him for a safety.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I think they were really hoping they'd go in at halftime and get this guy settled down and find a rhythm for him. That has not been the case, though. We're here in the 2nd half. He's just 1 for 7 throwing the football and throws another incomplete.
It's a seam wide open. Inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback Keith can't get him to the ground.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Auburn lines up quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kane. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the middle. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Auburn!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Levin. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Wilson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Might as well stick with him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown will throw it. Quarterback moving. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with Minnesota taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Gophers with a real chance to make this a memorable season. A 7th straight victory following everything that happened last year would put the rest of the sport on notice. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. And now to your game at Jordan-Hare Stadium. This offense hits the half with some impressive scoring drives today. It's been a well-oiled machine, and if this keeps up, they could be approaching some school records today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Quick step and go. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Handoff, Caden Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. His 17th touchdown of the season and 3rd of this game. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Cobb.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. The big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Brown will throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Brown wants to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires downfield. And what a catch! A diving grab down the right side. Auburn comes to the line with a first and goal. Wants to throw again. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Touchdown Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Brown will throw it, using his legs to buy some time. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the tight end. They want to throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. LSU right back to the line. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a give to Durham. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, going to the air. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are